Hello?
Hello?
Is that Recoil? Casting?
Is that ISO?
What?
Oh my word. What are we doing?
Yo, I just let Zoid go like that, bro. Cut from the casting group because he's got studies and because he casted my boy Recoil. This is so weird, dude. I haven't casted in so long.
Dude,
Feels strange.
It's been a very, very long time.
It's been a minute of years.
It's been a minute, yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna cast Terry Loves Yogurt tonight versus GR. If there's ever been any good memes, this is gonna be it, Recoil. This is gonna be it.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. It's gonna be a goodie. I mean, look, you have some of Terry Loves Yogurt's the old Energy Academy team that won the Comic-Con Masters last year. So, I mean...
Plus the upgrade of Pex, right? Because he is the top player in the team, I think, right?
Oh,
he's IGL, Orpa, Entry Fragger, and Lurker, I think. He's got quite
everything in one.
I mean, he's got some roles to fill, but he'll get the job done.
Yeah, it looks like we're starting on Inferno as well. Inferno as well. So it should be pretty good.
Wow, this is why we haven't casted together in a while.
This is why.
When you start busting daddy jokes, then we have a problem.
Oh,
Yo, for you guys watching, can you just let us know if volume is good? Does Recoil sound good? I mean, of course he does. Does it balance before we get into this game? Yeah, just let us know. We haven't done this in a while. We had load shedding for a little bit. Recoil's been lazy for a little bit, but we're back. Oof. We're here. We're ready.
Right there, dude. Lazy? Question mark?
Nah, I'm kidding. You've been busy. You're busy, man. Do we know anyone from the other team, Gamers Refuge? Take the silence as a no.
No, yeah, these guys are gonna have a tough road ahead of them, I think.
I mean, an early night is alright. I don't mind. But you never know.
Right.
You never know.
Pulling up already. The jokes already.
Well, we'll have to keep it entertaining. They shouldn't be stream snapping the pregame. But tomorrow night we also have Goliath vs XD, which is rad. So that's gonna be a big game. So tonight we got some of the old dogs playing in, as Rico said, from the Energy Academy team. We're not sure about Games Refuge at all, but we'll see what they bring. We're going to jump into Inferno fairly soon, and yeah, we're just going to try and enjoy this one. We're not going to go mental. We haven't casted in a while. We're just going to have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a good one. I mean, look, you're gonna have some shots being fired from the ye old PND and the crew. Yeah, I mean they won Masters, so we should see some good CS out of them.
Gordon wants overtime. It's overtime confirmed happening.
Let's not say we did.
Imagine, dude, if this would be the best, because we've seen Rimpy somewhere. I feel like I know that name. Who else do we have here? Happy's Doctor. Oh, see, maybe they just changed the names. I don't know. They could be wolves in disguise. You know, could be top end players. We don't know.
Who even knows?
Is it PND or Panda, bro? That's always my question. Is it Bird or Sugarbird? Like, dude, like guys, get some easier names.
Sugarbird, PND. Let's just go with that one. Looks like everyone's readying up though, so gonna get into this. Self-righteous pineapple.
Okay, let's jump in.
I like the names.
Okay, why don't you bring the names for us, dude?
Okay, so on the side of TLY, we have Creator, PND, The Man, Sugarbird, and Pex. And then on the side of GR, we have Rimpies, Dagelijkse Brood. Dagelijkse Brood. We'll go with that one. Let's see you try and pronounce that 3 times faster.
At Comic-Con, Sugarbird said his name was Skurbird. That was his official name, Skurbird.
Skurbird? Okay.
But it is hard. It's like, you know, when you're trying to roll with that in a class situation, which it gets pretty often, it's hard, man. It's hard. But we'll try. So Skurbird for the night. Let's try to be accurate. Let's try to be professional.
Okay, cool. And then we have Shelf-Righteous Pineapple, Half-Eats, and Dr. Yeet on the side of GR. And that's the 2 teams. I mean, we're looking at... Well, let's just see how it goes.
Dr. Yeet is going to be the top fragger in the game.
I hope he is.
He's got doctor in front of his name, so he means business.
Let's just hope he doesn't cheat on his wife. Haha, didn't.
Whoa! Whoa! We haven't even entered first round. Just settle down.
Settle down, man.
Hot damn!
Yep, well.
This is a lot of warm-up. So how's everyone else been doing? Mango says, thanks for casting the game tomorrow. No problem, Mango. Oh, Mango just joined XD, right?
Really?
Yeah, Mango stepping up in the world.
Mango stepping up, dude. Little kid joining the big league. Kidding.
Wow.
Should be good. I feel like that the game tomorrow is gonna be good. I mean, what's it? XD Goliath, eh?
XD versus Goliath. Goliath's new lineup, so that's Zipsup is in there now. Goals is out. He's retired. He's not out.
Yep. Well, retired. Well, I mean, he still has quite a big hand in the team, right?
Obviously, I know when you say he's out, you're like, you know, he got kicked out. You know, there was like a mutiny on the board ship, but he just left gracefully. Just chill, just eased out of that situation. So Mango says, I'm only 14, so you can call me a kid if you want.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Damn. But hey, we were talking about this on Twitter a little while ago. I don't know if you guys follow myself and Recoil. We don't post often. We're pretty boring. But when we do, it's fire.
When we do, it's fire and it's saucy.
But yeah, yesterday we were speaking about that, how like the scene needs some new blood, and no, Mango 14 stepping up for XD. That's as new blood as it's gonna get. Pretty much out of the womb already and just straight into CS:GO Masters. Yep. So that's pretty good. Good job there, Mango.
Playing for one of the better teams in the country.
I also have Mango on my Steam's friend list, so I mean,
I
press 10 to Gryffindor, right?
He removed me, dude.
I almost removed you, but then I had a cast with you tonight, so.
Oh, yeah, well, fair enough.
Anyway, let's get into this. 0-0 on the board. First round about to happen. Pistols, obviously, you guys know how it goes by now. First 3 rounds will most likely be a flurry of ecos and saves. Oh, some nades coming out. I wonder where they're going to throw these nades. Banana push, maybe?
Banana, I hope so. I mean, just double nade banana or triple nade banana even, and then try and get an early kill. Looks like they are moving up towards banana though, so we will see that early aggression. Bomb is there as well, and we do have PND there to hold. Getting some support from Creator now, and the man from behind gets a little bit of damage though, doesn't find any kills as yet. Lot of damage being traded off here. TLY, the man getting solidly headshot down there by Bert. And then trade kills coming in. Sugarboot, he's got 2 for himself. And there's the third, and it's Pex to clean up. 1-0.
It's Skurbert, Recoil. Skurbert. Yeah, but that's the first round. Goes in okay, so let's just be honest. Obviously, we have high hopes here for Comic-Con reigning champions to bring it home. So it's going to be a tough game regardless. So they should have taken that, and they did. They lost a couple of players though, so there were some nice headshots coming out. Glock's doing some work. And it'll be nice to see because obviously these teams haven't really been playing that much, I don't think. But never mind. Why is...
So that's something.
I'm missing all the players here.
Action.
What's going on?
Aggressively... Pex as well, pushing aggressively into T-Apps and just demolishing GR, just finding 2 quick headshots there. And while closing off the round, that's an eco for you. And well, now the question comes in. Does GR save or do they buy? Looks like they're going to save up again, buy a couple of utility and buy in that third round, which I mean, they could have afforded AKs and full utility. So I'm not too sure why they're opting for the third save. But, well, a little bit more aggression coming out.
Oh, hello.
TLY. Nade's running in and the man.
Oh, look at that nade though. That did some damage.
Creator. Not finding where he wants to go. Sugarboot and the man, they're cleaning up. So that's 3-0.
To be expected though.
3 rounds here. To be expected. I mean, they won the pistol, right? So, you know, just following up on that.
I'm just going to change the volume here because apparently we're too loud. So what I'm going to do is just make the game a bit softer. So you guys can then up your volume in general.
And listen to the sauciness that is our voice. Voices. Well, here's the buyer P90 from Mr. Broek. See what he wants to do with that.
These nades coming in here from the reigning champions is delicious. Look at that. Making sure that someone doesn't push through their molly with a flash.
Double smoke as well.
Yes. Anyway, Creator pushing down banana. Yes, the SMG. That's the MP5. Relatively still new. Actually, Borderline is old now, right? I guess it's been around for a while.
New first because we haven't played the game in a while.
Bro, if they had chosen Vertigo, I would have been like, sorry, load shedding, because I haven't even played that map yet, and it's in the pool. Recently, got added 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
We should play that. We should try it
We
out.
should probably.
Anyway, upside down
it'd be
cat
good of us.
Skirbert over here with his M4A1S. Just trying to be sneaky and silent. Rimpies holding, playing slower. This is quite nice. The T's now.
Yeah.
This goes in there by round, playing it down, slow it. They know they're 3 rounds down. Take your time. Smash the wall with a knife.
Gotta make that noise. And using util late as well. This is gonna force Geo to push either through smokes or mollies. Because there is still 2 mollies on the side of TLY. So a lot of util here for them to still push through, and this is gonna spell doom here for GR. They've got 30 seconds left, still sitting down in second apps, haven't looked to be making a move yet. Now, finally going towards mid is Rimpies. He's gonna try to look for the opening frag here. Gonna get caught in a crossfire though. Well, the molly does come down, the man fires the first shot, the trades don't come through. There's the P90 from Druid, not gonna do much work, and there's a flurry of kills. TLY getting 3, the man and Sugarboot there. Finding those. 7 seconds left, and Dr. Yeet getting 1. Doesn't get the second. AK gets traded out there by Pex. And some.
Oh, I wish that was louder.
I wish that was louder. That was hilarious.
Should up their volume, which is way up 100%. Yeah, I mean, I understand waiting, but that was a little bit down to the wire. 30 seconds and start to push when there's still, you know, mollies in that in play. That's a bit tough, and especially with that crossfire middle, you're asking for a lot. Doctor did manage to get a frag coming through, but not able to get onto site. Didn't leave themselves enough time. Didn't have the aim, unfortunately, in that round. But let's see what happens. They are able to buy up. There is a AWP on Yeet, so will he be able to find an opening frag? You're gained with all these utility, but Skirbert takes down Rimpies, and creates a 1-2 through the smoke. What?
Hello?
I didn't even have X-ray on. He's a guard.
I did, and it was filthy. It was filthy. I'm not gonna lie, and that was through smoke as well. There's another one. And well, looks like TLY just making it happen, cleaning it up. And when you get filthy headshots like that through smoke, I mean, it's got to do something to you, right?
Okay, guys, stream's done. Unfortunately, you know, when creators doing stuff like that, okay, bye. You know, that was nuts. Did he have a sound cue? I couldn't really hear. He must have.
Yeah,
because it wasn't a wild spray at all.
No, it wasn't. I mean, the smoke came through as well from that position, so.
Yeah, nuts.
Util finally being used. Rimpy is there with the headshot onto PND. PND being a bit aggressive, getting punished for it, which is good. Smoke coming down now. Looks like they want to push towards B side, but the full rotations come through already, and they're gonna find themselves a bit of a hard road in here. Creator not finding the headshot yet. Here comes the util. There's one. There's two, and he's flashed as well, and gets the cleanup kills here coming in as well. And now 2v4. Oh, Harpies finding one.
This is still possible. There's 2v3 right now. Look at all the CTs. They've all moved on to B side. They could rotate. They have a minute on the clock still. The man is helping out the enemy team apparently.
This is where you pull an ISO wolf and just rotate all the way.
Rude, but look, pushing through the smoke. Picks the greedy man, the greedy crow. Pushing through the smoke, trying to play some silver plays, but it doesn't work out as Happy's takes him down. 2 versus 2 right now. And oh, CTs have rotated back to 1A side, so there's a split coming in. And here we go, they get the full side Rimpies. Finding the frag onto Creator, that is the big man to get down at the moment. And now Bomb needs to go down 2 versus 1. But look at the HP recoil, 1 and 25.
Yeah, the man, all to do here. He does have some util to work with. Can he find one? Yes, he does. That's the low HP player. Rimpy is on 1 HP though. The dream coming in. The spray through the smoke, and the man kills himself in his own molly.
1G
well,
in chat.
That's the first round on the board. Yep, 1G. That's the first round on the board there for GR, and well, doing it in some fashion as well, looking like that 1 HP clutch. I mean, when something like that happens, right, it's always fun to see, and it gives the team a bit of morale as well. So let's just see if GR here can do something off the back of that.
When you start showing no respect recoil and pushing through smokes, that's what you get. But
yeah,
Rimpies,
exactly.
He needs to hit those shots. That was tough. There was a jump, and PND is not going to miss. Takes down Self-Righteous. That's unfortunate for him. Oh, look at this molly though. That comes in, does a lot of damage.
Yeah, and pushes them out of position as well. Creator here, he doesn't find one. Does a lot of damage though. And PND, he's got the AWP here watching the angle. He's going to fall back. And there is a lot of damage done. I mean, you have Dr. Yeet and Bruit sitting on 33 HP combined. So they're just going to need to try and find something. P90 isn't going to do much work. Dr. Eid going down to the AWP of PND. And well, Rimpies, he still has that open hand as well. 3v3 now. HP advantage definitely going to the side of TLY though.
Yep, they have the advantage here, and Rimpies is not going to miss that shot. Takes down PND. That is a great shot to find. They got to recover bomb. They have sight, roughly. It's all up to the man. He does find one. Can he find more though? I do like the uses of flashes coming out here from the CTs, using their walls well, and easy frag for him. Luckily the bomb got thrown.
Oh, Happy's. He's gonna find one more and then does not check the angle again. And well,
Deja vu.
Clean up there. Deja vu. But I mean, look, at the moment you have you have pretty much everyone except self-righteous Pineapple finding a frag at least. Not being on -1, unfortunately for him.
Man but, after my own heart.
Yep. When you look at, I mean, I definitely don't like these P90 buys at all, to be honest. On the side of GR, just purely because of the fact is like, you know, rather save, get all the util, and then when the man does this through mid, finding 2 kills already with that SMG as well, and that Rimpies with the back towards B side, and Hoppy's gonna find one, gets mollied out, and well, as I said, if the P90 finds one, doesn't find the second, 3 left alive there for TLY, and 7-1 is the scoreline.
I mean, that if there was any round to make the P90 work for you, that was it. But you have to watch middle. You need to realize, like, CTs right now, you know, Terry loves Yogurt right now, just pushing through smokes. They're rushing down middle. They're just doing whatever they want because they know they can. So you got to sit back. You got to watch for that. And just hold that P90 headshot height when they push around that corner, take them down. But we're not going to see a P90 on the scoreboard right now. There's a scout. Some SGs coming out. Rimpies, finds PND as he gets aggressive. And that's what I'm talking about. Wait for them to push through that smoke, hold the angle, get the frag. We should probably mute that, right?
Should probably mute that. I mean, a lot of damage being done through the smoke there, so the man and Pex going down very low. But Creator here with the swag 7. I mean, look at how aggressive TLY is playing though. They're literally holding GR in T-spawn. They cannot do anything. Second mid's covered. You have 2 players still playing on A side, 1 aggressive in banana, 1 close mid. I mean,
yeah, but this is okay. Look at the HP on the man, 10 HP. So they found 1 more frag and they get to push. Creators never mind. Just ignore me. What? How? What? Please nerve the swag 7's range. Oh, there we go. Self-righteous. He gets himself in a 0 scoreboard. Oh no, Happy stole it. He stole the first frag. Oh no.
Oh well, Peck's calling it, they lost. So, 2v3 here. HP advantage definitely, and play advantage is a side of GR. So, they've got... Oh my word! The man finds 2 on the rotate, or on the timing rather. And now the man versus Dr. Yeet.
It's an option. It's so strange because this has happened 2 rounds in a row. So they get the advantage of the player. They're randomly looking somewhere different and get shot. Like their timing is just not working for them. And stop looking at the walls behind you. Turn around, look at the right position. If you're gonna cross, then cross, but still aim your weapon in the right direction. Because that's twice now that they've been caught unawares, just looking in the wrong direction at the top of banana. With bomb in hand and the advantage. They could have won that round. They should have.
They should have. I mean, it talks a bit to the communication, right? So you're not there telling your team that you're holding the angle. Or Rimpies opens up onto PND, finds the first kill. Can he get the second one? No, he doesn't. The man quick there with the AWP finds the frag, and that's traded out 1-1. Flash does come in. Creator can't find the kill. Nade comes in. It's a bit long. We'll do a lot of damage to Sugarboot though. So.
Creator's gonna push this. He's gonna push this. Here we go. Creator.
He's gonna find one as well.
He's gonna Creator 1. Tries to find something else. There's just no respect. He doesn't care. He's done his job for the round. He's going in for more.
But the difference is there's no, so it looks like there's no respect, but the flash does come in, finds one, finds the second! Can he get the third? No, Happy shuts him down, but Creator's there. Look, the thing is, it looks like there's no respect, but they're peeking smart. They're peeking with nades, they're peeking with flashes. Getting kills through smoke, you know? It just shows a little bit, it shows the difference between the skill level here a little bit, because I mean, at the moment, you're not seeing that. You're not seeing GR take advantage of the early round round wins that they're getting. You know, they are getting the man advantage. They do have the HP advantage, but they're giving too much respect to TLY. They're not playing off of the advantage that they're getting, and this is why I have a feeling that.
But that comes down to confidence, right? Though you realize that you're playing against the capitalist players you are, and you just don't have the confidence to take the shots, because when they are confident when they play their game, they're getting the frags. I mean, Rimpies is doing a great job with the AWP, and oh, there we go, Rimpies again. Look at that headshot. That's nuts. Like, so if you keep doing stuff like that, but when Creator comes up and oh man, Creator's all over the map, just wreaking havoc upon this team.
Oh, there we go. PND closes it out. 10-1, and it is, you know, when you do realize you play against the caliber of players that you are playing against, and it does shatter the confidence a bit. But when you see moments of it, right, like the round that they won, where the GR were actually playing off each other, using the right weapons, using their utility, playing early in the rounds, playing off the advantages that they get, and they won the round. And we just haven't seen that. They just haven't done that since then, you know.
Yep, but it's all good experience. It's all about that learning curve, and that's what we're here to get. Happy's, he chimes in, gets Skirbert, picks though with the AWP now, just taking heads off the enemies. Oh, look at that aggression. I like that. He's coming for more. Happy's. He's trying to find the legs of Pix. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta be like, you know what? We're down a lot. Let's just have fun. Let's have our game. Let's get aggressive. Let's do whatever the hell we want and see how it goes. Unfortunately though, Pix is still gonna be shutting that down. But a lot more aggression. I like it.
Yeah, the aggression shows. Oh, Salt Righteous Pineapple's gonna find one.
Was that through the wall? It was.
That was through the wall. That was indeed. That was indeed through the wall. So, well, when things like that happen,
this gives us opportunity to talk about the league. You know, it does, because isn't this what it's about though? This was about to allow, because before you always had the top 8 automatically getting to the top 8, and they play against each other, and there's no way of advancing that skill gap. But now, you know, you get to go into these open qualifiers where anyone can join at any skill level, and you have a chance to play against this level of players to show you, yo, this is the level we need to be on. We need to put in more hours. We need to change our way of thinking. We need to, you know, just work on it, because you play against, you know, MG1s, MMs, DMGs, ODs, whatever, and you stick in that level, but there's no way of progressing. But what this does, it allows you to get that progression. It allows you to think differently as a player, and half the game, other than aim, is just how you outthink your opponent.
Exactly, and I mean, you know, we'll see it when TLY, I mean, let's see if they run with any strats, but you will see the constructiveness of the play compared, you know, between GR here and TLY. Yes, it looks like TLY is pushing and, you know, being over aggressive, but they're doing so with intention. You know, there's always two of them pushing aggressively. There's always a flash. There's always either a molly to clear the angle and that sort of thing.
Oh, what?
Refuge finds it on the last bullet. He's going to get traded out though by the molly. And PND finds a second one there. Oh, can he find the third? No, misses the shot, unfortunately. Well, there's Self-Righteous Pineapple finding himself the second frag there onto Sugar Boot, I think it was. What's
that? It's hard not. I mean, it's hard not to react like this, right? We're not trying to be mean, but like that shot. I mean, only certain few people can pull that off right now on the South African scene, and I mean, it's just beautiful, really.
Yeah, it's gorgeous to watch. Well, last round here. It is, yes, last round of the half. I think.
Half?
Yeah, last round of the half.
Alrighty.
Yes, half time.
All right. Let's have a scoreboard. I haven't even looked at it. I mean, it's not too bad. Happy's on 10 frags. Rimpy's on 9 himself. So those two players themselves are doing pretty well, keeping up there. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. And Creator, everyone just has AWPs. How many do we have? 3 AWPs. He finds 2 with AWP. Finds a third. And
was that a collateral?
I think it was just through the wall a little bit.
It was just through the wall, yeah. Or through PND, whichever one. And yeah, this is just a shooting gallery here for TLY. They're gonna clean off the half, 15, 14, 1.
Peck stole the ace, I think. Shun the non-believer.
Shun the non-believer. But I mean, look at the if you look at the scoreline here of TLY, everyone's sitting with, you know, between 12 and 16 frags, and then when you look at GR, you have players with 2, 3, 10, and 11. You know.
I do know.
Oh, hold on, wait, I'm listening.
Oh no, I have it muted. I have it muted.
Oh, you have it muted. No.
Should I mute it?
Doing some good banter. Yeah, you should mute it.
Okay.
It should be muted. They're talking about us. Though,
highly unprofessional. Oh no.
No,
okay, here we go. We're back into it. 14-1. TLY. That is Terry Loves Yogurt going up against Gamers Refuge right now. This is a hard battle, but Rimpy's 1-2. Now Rimpy's is an animal. He's doing so well. Righteous, it's time to shine. He finds one. Oh, the fadeaway self-righteousness. Oh my god. Takes down. Hold on. Never mind. The man. I can't deal with this. I'm gonna have anxiety problems. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 15-1. Last round left here of, last round potentially match point for TLY. And looks like they're just going to buy up AKs, and there is a Mac. Oh, the Mac Daddy over there.
Can we have like a moment of truth?
Okay, let's hear it.
I'll be honest. When I chose these teams to cast tonight, I didn't realize who the lineup was for TLY. I saw picks and I was like, cool, you know, easy game. But like, I didn't realize the rest were here as well. I mean, I apologize, but this is what it's about. This is what it's about, learning. And Dr. Yeet is learning right now that he shouldn't run around flashed, unfortunately, because that's what happens. You get shut down.
Yep, that is. Happy's finding one. Going with the MP7. You're finding a second onto the man. Get a little bit of hype going here for this team. 3v3. Nade comes out. Bruit here. Oh, doesn't find Pex there. Sugarman. The head. There's the second. Okay, that was. I thought that was another headshot with the Tech 9 there.
I thought so as well.
But it was the Mac 10. So 16-1. First map. Inferno down.
You know how confident of a man you need to be to use a Tech 9 like that, because the first shot is just super accurate, right? And then after that, like, it just falls to pieces. But
yeah,
wow.
So shot number 1 is on point.
You know what they say about people that use Tech 9s?
They're good at the game.
They can't miss the first shot, Rico.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, come on.
Obviously,
PG.
Obviously.
Keep it real. Why you gotta be like that?
Why you gotta be like this?
Gordon wants him to be put in for Gamers Refuge. I mean, if we're honest though, Rimpy's and Happy's did very well. They got the frags, they got some headshots. The rest of the team maybe just, you know, need some more confidence and play time, but it wasn't too bad. The scoreboard was horrible.
Well, they did well in comparison, right? Like to the rest of the team.
Exactly. But it's nice to see that X Energy Academy are still up to snuff. They're playing some great CSGO. Flashes are still intact. Headshots definitely where they need to be. I wonder how they would do against the other teams now, because we haven't seen them since Comic-Con finals at all. I wonder if they've been scrimming.
No, not in this capacity, no. In terms of the lineup that they have at the moment. But I mean, you still have players like Connie in the team as well that actually aren't here. I think so. I mean, I don't know in relation to, you know, obviously he played for Ian as well.
So is Connie like retired and he's just subbing for these guys, or is he just...
I'm not sure. Maybe he couldn't make it tonight. I think when I was looking on the VS game page, he was on the core lineup, I think.
Okay.
So
but nice to see some of the old guard still playing, but we understand it. Life moves on. time for the young guns to show. I'm very curious to see who does start stepping up. We got like, you know, Destroyed is doing really well right now. Mango also been picked up by a big team, so that's nuts. Energy Academy, if they carry on with this team, I'd be quite keen to see them play a little bit more, because yes, they won Comic-Con, but you know, it'd be nice to see them stick around to a new lineup. They've been around in the scene for a while, but it'd be nice to see this lineup carry on and continue. They have Pex now as well. Not sure how that'll do the dynamics versus a better team. We'll have to wait and see. And yes, indeed, next map is going to be Overpass. Actually, not sure who chose what.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. We didn't see the knife round, so
we'll be more organized tomorrow night. We do apologize.
Will we? Will we?
Wow, we'll try.
I mean, let's be honest.
Okay, well, I mean, if we're being honest, you got home like 10 minutes before the cast.
Literally 10 minutes before the cast started.
I was like an hour as well, so life's tough, man. It's tough being old. You guys, you know, just don't grow up. Stay at home. Don't do it. But if you guys have any questions for us, like if you want to know where we've been, what we've been up to, you want to know Rico's life story, just you know, we got time to chat now. There's not much to talk about that game. Let's be honest, it was brutal. It was some nice headshots, but it wasn't much to talk about. This is what it is. You are playing against the best in the country, as last seen as Comic-Con final winners. So, what's to be expected? As I said, I didn't realize that was the lineup. I saw the logos and I was like, yeah, that looks like a fun game. There wasn't actually much on tonight, Rico. I don't know if you had a look, but there weren't actually too many games on tonight.
No, I think most of the games are being played on Sunday at this point.
Yeah, a lot of games happen on a Sunday and Thursday. We are casting tomorrow night. Tomorrow we're going to cast Goliath versus XD. That should be a really, really good game. That's going to be tight. Goliath have been playing quite a lot recently. They got a new lineup roughly as Zip joins them. XD picks up Mango. I'm not really too sure about the other lineups, so we'll other players will have to have a look. But
well, I mean, there was quite a big switch around, right? Like in terms of the players in the scene, because
I was gonna say the whole scene in general.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd need to go and have a double check on you know who moved and everything, but there was quite a big change up, and I mean it happens. You know, you always have this sort of great shuffle on an annual basis where everyone moves. And you see lineups together, like the Ian Academy lineup that sort of hadn't worked before, and then they pick up a different player, and then they win arguably the biggest tournament in SA.
I mean, it's just I don't want to say it, but I mean, it's just energy things, right?
Just Ian things.
No, it is crazy. I mean, their rotor is insane because yeah, I think they lost the first game, and then but very close, and then they just won every single game after that. It was
I mean it was crazy. They did really well in terms of actually getting to the finals, and then I mean it just looked like from the after the first game, it just looked like they were toying with everyone. Games just looked very, very easy.
It was barely even a finals really at that point, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we saw, and then we see XD. Who was it? XD and XTC go. I casted the game. It was 7 rounds of overtime.
Was it not Sinister 5 versus XD or something? Who was it? I can't remember. But it went on forever. There was multiple overtimes. That would have been a great final.
It was Sin 5. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It was Sin 5 XD. That game literally went forever and a day. It was crazy. I think the game started at like 8. The best of 3 started at like, no, it was earlier than that. The best of 3 started at like 6, and we walked out of the venue at I think at 11.
Yeah, I had to watch your ass do that as well. But anyway, Gordon is busy asking where has Bravado gone. So just a little bit on that. Bravado is still around in terms of a org, but in South Africa, yeah. But the actual roster of Bravado has now been signed by a North American organization called Denial. Yeah. So they're playing under the banner of Denial, and I think they went to WSG, or they are going. I haven't really been keeping tabs, but yeah. So they're playing for Denial now in North America. They decided to stay. And Domster has joined them, as well as Black Poison. So Black Poison, Domster have left Energy, they've joined Denial now, they're in America as well, and yeah, so that's Bravado. So we're not sure what's happening with local team Bravado. I think there was an academy team that is now playing for them, but they haven't produced results just yet. But anyway, we're into map 2, this is on Inferno, and this is apparently the Burning Chicken, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, here we go. TLY running into B side there, finding one frag quite early. Sort of GR just giving them the side. The man cleaning out there. Rimpies left on 73 HP, and the man going from the back, not going to find anything because PND is going to clear that heaven angle out. And Dr. Yeet getting yeeted out of the map. Sorry for that. I had to.
Oh yes.
But
oh, so there was a knife kill, but Pex kind of deserved that.
He did. That was the fullest form of disrespect. Trying to go for that knife when you haven't tagged anything.
Okay, so we went from the flaming chicken. Oh my. Okay, we need to break this down. We need to figure out the strats for the books, boys.
Yeah.
So get your pens and paper. Write this down next time you guys up against this team, which is TLY. This is the what? This is something flamingo, that's all I caught. The running flamingo? Oh, they rushed B. There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
The Russian strat? I don't know. Okay.
Anyway though, Rimpies is going to follow up with a USP. Will he be able to find a frag? He's going to get flashed off there, but Happies does find one. Dr. Yeet goes down. The man just holding monster as the whole of CTO sitting there now.
Oh, well, this is just clean up at this point. No, PND.
Oh, no. Oh, yes.
No.
I didn't even know. Dear. I want to say no for the guy that died, but I want to say yes for the winner with the knife.
Okay, so I think I feel like we need a knife kill counter in this game because that's 2 already.
The frightened mongoose.
The frightened mongoose. Okay.
Alrighty.
No alterations, right?
Frightened mongoose. Let's see what they have to show us here. I think this is just gonna be another rush B. So we do now finally see a util being, or a little bit of util being thrown out, but TLY they're just gonna run through and demolish the side. Is on USPs. Well, as I say, that Brit gets 1. But gets clean out and 3v4 now. So at this point, this is just, business as usual here for TLY by the looks of things.
Yep. I may or may not have requested a negative only round. We'll have to wait and see if it would be graced with a gift. But anyway, no. Bomb is down and last player Happy is not much you can do. 0-3 map 2. First map went 16-1.
The quivering crustacean.
The quivering crustacean. I mean, I hope
they can't lose with strat names like that.
No, I mean the most creative, hands down the most creative names in the game at the moment. There's TLY. Which one was? What was that? This one was the cautious crustacean.
That's
I think that's
I've
what I
given
heard.
up. My brain doesn't even care at this point.
Well, looks like they are going to be rushing B. What gets spotted out is self-righteous. What was it?
That's the player's name. That's the player's name.
I know, but I just can't see the end of the name. He's got like a name longer than my real name, dude.
It's just the Chris. Okay. Anyway, let's get back into this game. Let's get serious, recall. Let's become casters. Oh, Rimpies, he misses a no-scope. He finds the headshot though onto Creator. That is a nice P250 kill. Would he pick up the AK? No, he holds on to the AWP and oh! Skirnbird, you dirty dog, finds the headshot onto Rimpies. That wasn't even a headshot. I didn't find the what? He's in a different dimension, man. Okay, here we go. Tenacious Walrus coming out. This is a once in a lifetime ever cast.
I can't be serious with names like this, man.
Please try to be a professional caster. This is ridiculous.
Professional caster. Here we go. 4-0. And looks like we do have the SMGs coming out here again for GR. Loving those SMGs in this best of 3 already. I mean, you buying up the UMP coming out could have bought FAMASs, but looks like Rimpies is going to clear out. Nothing to do there. Tap says the man doesn't find the kill though. Self-righteous
this is
Pineapple
positive though.
finding that one.
This is positive recall. Look at it, 3 vs 3.
Down.
Never mind. Skerbert's there. He finds the frag. 3 vs 2 right now. Orgs in the hands of the CTs, and they have no idea where to go. I don't even think they want to go for the look at Dr. Yeet. He looks like he's quivering.
Yeah,
I've never seen a player mod quiver before.
Whoop. Panda, PND with the one tap. Finding Happy's there. Flash does come out though. Trades out creator is with that org now. Going to try and jump spot for Dr. Yeet.
Dr. Yeet's just trying to save. He's trying to get exits here. There's not much that he can do. Oh.
No, not at all. Well, he's going to try and find one, One, yes. Does he get the second? And yes, he does get the second. So, a little bit of nice economical damage done there by Dr. Yeet, finding 2 frags at the end there.
Alright, let's do the
Taking
shoelace.
The what?
Well, the deported one or the non-deported one?
You can't say what they just said.
I'm glad you laughed over that. If you guys are just tuning in right now, the first map wins 16-1 in the favor of Terry Loves Yogurt. And Rico and I are just having a bunch of fun just casting this game. We actually do apologize for not taking this super seriously, but these strat names are pure genius, and Rico can't control himself.
No, I cannot. And hopefully they bring these strat names into the Masters Land final when they do get there. But, well, that's one down. Creator gets 2 filthy headshots. Volley does come down a little bit too far. There's Rippies, can't deny the plants, but Creator, another headshot. The org there doing some damage. And, well, it is just Happy's with the scout left glove. He's not going to be able to do much. And that's 6th round on the board here.
Oh, it does nothing. Okay, I thought that was going to his toes, but anyway, it's not. Oh, Happy's not very happy right now because he gets taken down by the man. The man with the headshots.
Yeah, this round we're going to do something different. We're going to do the sanguine squirrel.
The sanguine squirrel. This guy's been playing too much World of Warcraft.
Too much World of Warcraft. I was thinking the same thing.
That's why his aim's so good.
It is, and that's why we should play probably a game, because our aim might be just as good.
Probably won't be, but we'll have to wait and see.
And well, 6-0. What do you think? What do you think GR needs to do here? So is that even a question we ask at this point?
You know, Recall, in these times, you usually just want to leave the server, make a cup of coffee, hug your pillow, and just think about better days. You know. But Happy's is going to find the headshot into Pix. Pix is a greedy little monkey tonight. Keeps going out for those knife kills. At this point, though, Rico, I think you just got to take this as a fun learning experience. Just you've met your match. Not much you can do. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the experience, and just enjoy what VS has put together here. And as I said earlier, it's about playing against teams you wouldn't normally play against and learning from that. And I mean, this is definitely a point of learning right now.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when back in the day in my competitive years when we played, you know, you played a game against one of the top teams, and it is at the end of the day just a learning experience. You need to just take what you can out of the game, learn from what they've been doing, watch the Recall and Arsenal VOD on YouTube, and you know.
You know what I do when I play against top players?
What's that?
I put my shadow play on, so when I kill one of them, I'm like, yeah, boy, get on my level, and then I clip it, and then I make a frag video, and then you look like a god.
On Twitter. And then you do, yeah, exactly, exactly.
That's how you really play against top players. So Rimpies has a great frag movie coming along right now.
You know what I do to get my frag movies? So I asked one of the top. No, I asked one of the. Nice headshot there. I asked one of the pros to change the name to Recall and just send me their clips. There's Sugarboot.
That's why I do it all the time.
I wasn't talking about you. 7-0 is the scoreline. And 1v4. Through it with the Scout. Trying to do something, not going to be able to find much though with the Scout. Maybe a little bit of damage, but unfortunately not.
Fortunately not. Easy round yet again for Terry over here. And another save coming out of CTs. Just this is unfortunate. Like, I don't want to be mean because we have been rather saucy tonight, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But these matches are always fun, man. Like, you first get salty with your team, and then you realize that these are the best players in the country, arguably, and then you just have fun with it.
Well, we're rolling with the happy hippopotamus here now.
The Lacopus.
Think frog.
So
Do you think that we can get a copy of their strat book?
I hope so. I've requested from PND, so we'll see if we actually
The
get
strats consist of like strange names and rushing B a lot.
one. Yeah,
That
I mean,
seems
it's
to be
pretty
the
much-
default.
It's pretty much our default without the good names. I think that's why we lose.
That is why we lose. You're right. We don't have classy names.
Oh, Happy's 2 great kills there, but Sugarboot replying with 2 of his own. Dr. Yeet taking out, and that leaves them in the positive here, 3v2, and we have Creator and Pex left alive. Creator finding one. Pex getting taken out. Self-righteous pineapple finding one there on 2. Oh, there's the orb shot. 1 round on the board.
I knew it wasn't gonna work.
All that
Yeah.
lurking finally paid off there for Brud, huh?
Yep.
Lurking his whole career, and then finally gets it when he needs it. 1-8,
The one
That
with
was like recoil.
finally putting the round on the board there. Is GR.
Well, 1-8 is the scoreline.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
Orphan
Which one?
children. Let's go with that one.
So we should probably be
Oh,
muting
shit,
these.
okay.
You should really be muting that voice if you haven't already.
I just don't know the code.
Yeah. Oh, Brett with the orb finds 1,
Oh,
finds 2. Can he find the third rather?
oh, that X-ray baited you.
That
So
it
hard.
really did. It really did.
Anyway, those 2 frags down. Brut, he's coming alive now with that AWP. Yeet, he finds one, takes down Peck. So finally we've got a bit of a game on our hands, but Skurbert, he says, hell no. Gets a headshot of his own. PND follows up, finds one of his own. 3 versus 2 right now. Bomb is down. Molly's coming out. Skurbert, he's not finished just yet. He finds another one as well as PND. 1 versus 2 right now. It's all falling to pieces yet again, and it's all up to Happy's, but he's not going to be able to do anything as the last remaining players double team him into death.
Yeah, that's,
That was the round.
That was the round. 9-1 here.
Let's do the
Why were you
round.
giggling?
Cantaloupe.
I'm not giggling
You were giggling.
at all. I wasn't.
Explain
dude.
yourself.
No, not at all.
Why you got to be like this?
PG-13 stream. So playing against arguably, you know, at this point in this tournament, although they have a different lineup, but these players still did go and win the.
Well, if you look at the lineup, they have there's the creator and the man. You can't. I mean, that's definitely a bonus. Like the man, so
Yeah.
obviously he's gonna do well, and the creator, he created everything. So
Exactly.
the only letdown here is Pex right now, but he's getting some frags, so it's all right.
Yeah. Well, still running with the top. There is Happy's with the headshot there over the smoke onto Creator, and well, now it is 4v2 and jump boost. Oh no, run boost rather.
Happy's
Yes,
one,
Happy's.
can't get
Yes,
the
one more.
second.
And the spray there will finish it off. 10-1 here now
That was
is
a
the
2 big
scoreline.
Vegas variation, right?
And looks like
Grievous
GR
grapefruit.
does have a long road ahead of them to try and get back into this game.
Sweet or sour?
What?
Long road
It's sour, bro. Come on. bro.
Now
indeed.
listen,
This is
If you-
why
if you
don't pay
mature the
attention in
plant.
practice.
Have you ever played Arma 3?
when we mature.
Okay, cool.
Have
This
I
is
ever
the
played
bench,
Arma 3?
bro.
I
Yeah.
have.
This is like playing an Arma 3 like military sim of
Yes.
radio only.
Yes, yeah,
Except
yeah.
these guys are sitting right next to each other.
Or the B90 only finds one. Pex trades out there. Sugarboot falls to that P90. Rimpies with a quick rotate is going to get caught out by Pex. The all-knowing finds the frag. And 3v4 bomb will go down. And
So will Pex though, as Yeet picks him up with the MP7. He might be able to find himself an AK if he acts quickly. Self-righteous. What? Spraying through the smoke. Unfortunately, you can't find it, but Happy's nice scout shot, but not enough as there's still 2 players left and find themselves another round. 1-11.
Alright, let's do my favorite one, the pathological panda.
Alrighty. Things are getting serious. Strat names are getting thrown.
Yep.
Panda's coming out. So this is
I
going to
think he
be
did.
another
Do you think he-
B-rush.
Do you think he named that strat after himself?
Possibly. He's probably going to get all the frags. That was some nice
Well,
B-hopping on top of it,
that
on
was
top of your
nice.
friends.
And oh, here's another B-rush. I don't think CLY have gone aim once here in this round. Well, Creator opens up there
Hello?
onto Dr. Yeet. Says, where your head is going to go down. And Happy's finds another one with Auger. He's been vital in that position, finding kills constantly. Self-righteous. Pineapple finds one for himself as well. And all of a sudden, sitting in the 3v4 here, TLY, Rimpies finding Sugarfood. 2v3, PND finds the head there of Self-Righteous Pineapple. And gonna try and tap away, not gonna find anything. Happy's being spotted out. And
Bomb's not even down yet.
There we go. Finds the headshot finally, and he must know. He must know. Nope. Does not know that Brit's there close with the P90, and now it is just Pex on 11 HP in a 1v1 against Brit. A P90 is not going to come on top of that AK. And
I don't understand that. Brit was waiting forever in water, just waiting, finds the frag, and then it was 1v1. He just runs around the side like, yo, it's all chill. Like, hello?
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very unfortunate.
Okay, so this is the Queen Lobster coming out. So this is a delayed B rush apparently.
Like if we flash, they know we're coming, and then also if we molly.
Oh, okay. So they.
What about the tremendous?
Oh, they're just creating. They're just creating.
Oh
well. It's the full rotate coming off. It's working because the whole team of GR is rotating off onto the A side unknowingly, and well.
The whole team's just sitting in spawn while CTs are running around, flailing.
The one round where they don't actually do the long rotate, and there comes the flashes now. Oh, GR must know that something's up here. They still haven't rotated down there. Finally, there, Bruit, he's going to come back to side, but it's going to be quite late. And Rimpies, he's in heaven there. Not going to be able to fight. Once the delayed rush seems to be working, they got the sight down, and Sugarboot finally finds Rimpies. And the bomb is down 4v5 now. Happies rather, finds one. Finds a second, there goes the third one. PND finding himself dead on the floor. Dr. Eat with the P90. Now it is all just on Sugarbird, and he has a lot of work here to do. 3 players, 3 different angles. Can he do it? He does find the first, can't find the second though. Dr. Eat with the AK is going to pick up the second round for his team there.
What we want to do.
I mean, all they have to do is let them play the Queen Lobster and they win rounds. It's all about that delayed B push.
It is.
That's the downfall of this team right now.
It is the downfall. And well, last round of the half, 2-12 is the scoreline. GR have to find themselves a good couple of rounds here to try and keep themselves in the game. Negev's being brought up. Could this be? Could this be the full Negev round that we don't deserve but we want?
Well,
no,
it's not full, but I mean, there's something going on. We got 2 Negevs in the hands of Pex and Creator. There's going to be another classic B push coming through shortly. Another, oh, crouching tiger, all right. But there's a P90, and that is going to find the ass of Creator as they are now in the advantage of the CTs. But here comes that Negev. The man, though, he doesn't need it. He has an AK, finds a frag. Negev yet to find an enemy, but it's there. Cover fire, pinning down the CTs. All for PND to finish them off.
Here comes the full-on spray Bruit here, last step live.
Covering fire.
Covering fire. Can't do this, dude.
Yeah, just give him 5 minutes to reload.
Well, we know that Bruit is now short, and so does the whole of TLY. They're going to try and find the kill there, haven't yet. Getting nated down, still with that P90 in hand though.
Bruit is just too scared to push, and there he comes. He finds one and cannot find the next. 213. Negev yet to find a frag, but it made an appearance.
Yep, well, that is 213. Looks like all we need to see here is GR picking up the pistol and then getting, you know, a couple of rounds in a row, stringing a few together, seeing if they can do something with this game.
Yeah, I mean, they can look, but I don't think they can take it. Anyway, are we going to see a lot of B rushes coming out here from the T side?
Well, hopefully. And it looks like already. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. We got the B rush strat down. There isn't actually an A site on Overpass. It is a myth. So there comes the nade.
Oh, the man with the headshot.
The man finding the head there. of Rimpies. And well, Dr. Eat being tagged down as well. The man, he finds another head there. I thought that was him finding the kill on. Okay. And there is the enhanced kill. PND playing with his food there. Dr. Eat going down. 14-2 is the scoreline. And that should pretty much be game unless GR here decides to force and actually win.
Yeah, so for the guys at home just kind of trying to figure out what's going on, yeah, I see Lucas asking there are these new teams. So, in actual fact, Terry Loves Yogurt is basically some of the lineup from the winners of Comic-Con last year. So, definitely not, like, a new team, not new players. Pex has been around for ages as well. Always a great player. The man's also been around. So, yeah, these are good players, and they play against basically a brand new team by the looks of it, as you can see by PND running around with that shotty.
Having his way. And
you know,
15-2.
You know when there's not enough kills to get in the map, you start killing your own teammates, that's what you know. Yeah, so these are basically new teams. They're all joining up for the VS Master Qualifiers. Trying to make their way through the new system, which offers Rico. I don't know if you, I mean, we should all know this, but there's 4 rounds now, right? There's 2 online qualifiers and 2 lands? Am I correct?
Yes. So that is how my screen just tilted.
Mine as well. What is going on?
Dr. Yeet is so upset his actual in-game camera tilted.
Yeah.
If you just change angles, it's just
I
his angle.
did.
Yeah. Well, he finds one. Can he find a second? No, he does. No, he does. Actually, the man there getting a kill there with the sword off shotgun, and Pex with the negative left alone alive.
Oh, this is all my boy Pex. He can do it. Negev versus 2 players. Can it be done? 2:15. Bomber's going down right now. So Pex. Oh, there we go. Negev first frag 1v1. Each player knows where they are right now. And Self-Righteous Pineapple takes him down. SG too strong for the Negev spray down.
Is this the start of a comeback?
It's the start of something. I don't know if it's the start of a comeback.
Start of something. Well, 15-3. Let's see what GR have to do. It's energy or energy. Listen to me. TLY's game to lose here, and Creator telling everyone to focus.
I wish you looked at me the way Pex is looking at me right now, dude.
Well, PND finding the opening kill there onto Self-Righteous Pineapple, finding a second onto Rimpies, and this is now 3 players left alive. PND finding a third, and 2 players on the side of GR. 1 now, Dr. is all to do, and he's going to fall to the molly. No, he isn't. The shotgun's going to get him, and that is it, ladies and gents. 2-0, and TLY take it.
Easily is the word.
Is the word. That's
so what is that? That was 16-1 and 16-2?
Yep, 16-1, 16-2.
Alrighty. Well, let's try and sum up everything that we just saw. So let's
great strat names.
Great. I mean, yeah, it's great strat names. Rushing B does in fact work all the time. Yeah, just so okay. Let's just go through the beginning. Tonight's teams were to follow guys playing in the VS Masters qualifiers. It's a new system that VS has implemented. 2 online qualifiers and then 2 lands. So instead of your team playing the whole year and playing 1 tournament, now you have multiple options of getting into lands, and it's a nice way to integrate teams that we haven't really seen before. We haven't really got the opportunity to play against higher level teams in hopes to create a better skill gap in South Africa, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
So that's where we're at right now. So that means that we are going to find games where the scores are heavily uneven, and even though like tonight we just had fun with it because we haven't cast it together in a while and just winged it, it does mean that teams do get the ability to learn from this, to understand what level they need to be on, as well as just have a different experience other than that MM experience. And yes, the GR got dominated, we get it.
Absolutely.
But they played against players that won Comic-Con last year. Like they played against the top of the level right now. So not something that they should be disheartened about, but rather be like, that was fun. We know what we need to work to. We know where we need to get, and then work for it.
Exactly. Well, and I mean that's pretty much it. Hey, you know, it's just finding your form, making sure that you're playing against the best so that you can get better, and well, let's just hope that GR takes something away from that game and not just a bunch of laughs.
Exactly. So, but anyway, to answer some questions, Gordon's saying, how do you play or join the qualifiers? I think you just had to sign up on the VS website. Like,
sign up on the VS Gaming website.
It's an open qualifier. That's the cool thing. Like, literally any team can join, and then I think you get kicked. I'm not sure if I'll have to double check. It's shocking. I should know this, but I think it's, you know, you lose, you kind of get kicked out kind of thing. So you got to go through the system and try win and push yourself up until you get to the top spots, and then you secure yourself a spot. So yes, any team could have joined. Basically go to VS match page and sign up. So this one you can't now because obviously we're currently in it.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, so this is one of those situations where the top team of the country or top players and well-known players play against players we don't really know, but Happies and Rimpies did very, very well. The other three players, they didn't do horribly. They just need to adjust their mindset and their quickness of how they play the game, because I think their aim was pretty much, you know, there. I think it was more a case of getting caught out at the wrong time, just doing things that you wouldn't really do at a higher level, like not looking in the direction where your opponent's going to come from because you're making your next decision or running to the next area. Like those kind of things you can learn, and the only way to learn is from playing things like this. So
no, exactly. And I mean, you playing, you should be watching your VODs and making sure that you're actually taking something away, because just playing the game, getting wrecked, doesn't really prove well in terms of what you're going to do, right? So you need to go and actually watch the games, make sure that you take away from what you've been playing and how you've been playing, and take the good things away, and just make sure that you learn from your mistakes.
Exactly, but tomorrow night we're going to have a much closer game as Goliath are going to be playing versus XD. So that's going to be a tough game. It should be. Goliath changed the roster recently, so is XD, so it's going to be interesting for us to see how the roster has affected the play style, how are the teams feeling in general going into this year. So we'll do that. We'll put the link in the description when after the cast for sure. Luca Roberts saying TLY is against BVD female next. What, tonight?
Apparently.
Oh
man.
Oh
well, next time.
I don't have artwork for that, but yeah, that I thought they only play one game a night, but I mean half-an-hour games helps. Robert Hart via celeb himself in the chat, making sure that tonight's not a good match for him to watch us cast. Recall, you weren't behaving professionally. I'm actually gonna bring this up with Fluffy Panda. I'm gonna
talk to HR, dude. I don't like the way you're speaking to me.
Yeah, I don't like the way you spoke about those players, but anyway.
Not my fault. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. It was quite an interesting game. Thank you for joining us, myself and IceWolf at RequelZA on Twitter. Thanks.
Yeah, he needs more than 2 followers, so please make sure you go hit that follow button. But we'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, same time, same place, different day. Goliath Gaming going up versus XD, and then I think next week we're casting an energy game. It's going to be Destroy's team, who we casted recently. Oh, why am I forgetting this? This is next week's schedule. Can't remember that far back. Give me a second. Have a look.
I mean,
let me see.
Just also, while IceWolf's looking for that stuff, just keep a heads up on our Twitters. We will be being a little bit more active in terms of what we're casting, when we're casting. So if you guys want to not make plans and put it in your calendars when you want to watch us cast, keep an eye on our Twitters. I think it's at IceWolf and at RequelZA. So keep your eyes locked.
Indeed, always. Anyway, I can't find the team. I think it's Omnius versus EN. But now we need to remember, like, Energy's got a new lineup because the main team kind of left. Some of them guys went to Bravado, which is now Denial. Some of the guys retired because they're old, like Recoil. And then we'll have to see who else they bring up. Why don't you guys play a game? I'm not really streaming anymore, Gordon. I just, you know, full-time job, life's hard.
Sign our team up.
But talking about that, you guys can go watch some gameplay that we've been clipping together. There's some CSGO VODs, some Apex, as well as, oh, there's some World of Warcraft stuff coming soon. But yeah, definitely go check that out. There is.
Oh,
when I get time. I'm just, yeah, so Rico and I both have full-time jobs, as well as life's just been getting really busy lately. We've taken on brand new jobs, both of us. So I moved to Cape Town, took on a new job. Rico took on a new job in Durban, and it's just been killing us because, you know, you got to try hard in the beginning, man. You know what I mean?
The grind of life. Yeah,
exactly.
But we'll try to be a bit more active in terms of what we cast, when we cast, how often we cast again, and just make sure that we're bringing the content through to you guys.
We will indeed try. The man, welcome to the chat, dude. Good job tonight on the game. There's some nutty headshots, but I want to see you guys against some other teams as well. But yeah, that's it from us. If you guys, we'll give it a minute. If you guys have any other questions, we can answer straight away. If not, we'll guys catch you tomorrow night with Goliath vs XD. Congrats to Terry Loves Yogurt, taking it 16-1 on Inferno and 16-2, I think it was, on Overpass. It happened so quickly, I can't keep up the score, Recoil.
Yeah, no, I couldn't keep up either. Just with all the strat names as well.
I mean, those were brilliant. I actually want, I need a list of those strat names so I can, like, it's actually, the hardest thing is not remembering their strats. The hardest thing is remembering their names, because the strat is always Rush B.
Rush B, exactly.
But it's getting the name right in that order to win rounds is what's crucial.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't see any new questions, so I think we're going to call it there, right?
Yeah, let's be out of here, Rico. Let's go do some real world things. Real world things. Cool. Cheers, guys. Have a great night. Catch you tomorrow. We're off.
Cheers, guys.